Welcome everyone. Tur sir, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
In our today's segment, we are going to cover when a realtor make a promise to their clients for a commission rebate. This is a very specific case that we are going to discuss.
Okay.
And in this case, we will tell you exactly what went wrong and overall what went wrong, what goes wrong in the industry, and how it can impact as a realtor or professionalism, as well as how it hurts the clients.
So it hurts the consumer as well as the professional.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the case came, Mandeep,
Mm-hmm.
that one person that I know of, in between we were out of touch.
Okay.
The person wanted to lease a premises.
Okay.
He discussed a whole scenario, a whole lease with the landlord by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Landlord is a huge firm, like they are investment firm.
Mm-hmm.
They negotiated the lease with the tenant,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually tenant asked them that because I'm using you as a realtor, your realtors, and I don't have any other realtor on my side, so I want some of the commission to be kicked back to me. But that, because the firm is bigger investment firm, they usually don't do kickbacks and stuff. They told tenant that if you can have your own realtor comes in, all that realtor has to do is just send one email that I'm representing this so and so tenant. We will pay him. You have the agreement with your realtor to have that commission paid back to you. This is not a commission we are talking about 20, 30, 40, $50,000. We are talking about almost $500,000
Wow.
of commission.
Okay. Because it's a commercial.
Commercial,
Yeah.
and the premises was about 100,000 square feet.
Wow. Okay.
So, and it's 10-year lease. So the commission is a large sum. So because the realtor he uses is his good friend, and he clearly told upfront that I'm using you only that by one email that you're going to send that you're representing me. All the commission that come to you upfront, he said, you are keeping some amount, everything else you're paying me back. Let's say if it's $500,000, he told the agent, keep the $100,000,
Okay.
pay me back $400,000,
Okay.
because I am going to use that in my leasehold improvements and all other side.
So he was depending on that money.
Yes, he was depending on that money because it's a large sum. He wanted to use that money into his leasehold improvements.
Okay.
Everything went fine. Agent said, yeah, sure, we'll do that. And when deal closed, commission paid, all in all, then eventually all of a sudden that agent went into dark.
Okay.
Stop answering phone calls, stop answering text messages and all that. Eventually, the tenant went to his office and asked him that why you are not paying. First he said, oh, I haven't got commission, I haven't received a commission. And eventually he admit that I have the commission, but I'm not going to pay you.
Okay.
And yes, at the time when I made a promise, I was going through some other work. I didn't pay attention to it. I committed at the time, but this is my money, this is my commission. I earned it, so I'm not going to pay you. So now the tenant who was relying on that, customer was relying on that money, all of a sudden he's at the loss of $400,000.
So technically he's screwed.
He's screwed.
Yeah.
And he have signed the lease, and monthly payment will start kicking in. And he was relying on that funds because there was a large sum security deposit to be paid to the landlord as well, which he paid. He knew that this money will come and I will cover it. In this whole scenario, I want you to elaborate a little how this impacted the client, consumer, and how it's going to impact us as a realtor, professional realtors, and what could be the scenario at the end if this goes into a RICO or a complaint goes there, or if this can go into court. Where does it stand?
Okay, so I mean, this is a specific incident, but I mean, more or less, this kind of incidents we had seen in the industry. Like, I mean, other people are facing as well. So, number one, I mean, when the consumer discuss about commission that is, I mean, the right word is a rebate,
Rebate,
so
yeah.
so that we will give you the commission rebate,
Yeah.
and it is allowed in Ontario, but it
Mhm.
should be done in through the proper channeling.
Yeah.
And
What, let me stop you here.
Yeah.
Once the agent said, yes, I will pay,
Yeah.
whose responsibility is after that to complete the paperwork?
Okay, that is as per TRESA now. I mean, before that you have to, when it was a rebate 2002. I mean, that in that act we have to just get it. We have to do it in the writing. Now, when we are signing a buyer agency, on that time there is a schedule, and it is by default in our forms now.
Yes.
So whatever you promising, whatever promises you are making with the consumer,
Yeah.
or and whatever you both will be doing, everything should be in writing and signed by both parties,
Exactly.
realtor as well as by the consumer, right?
Mhm.
So now in this one, I think it is not only hurting the image of the professionals. It is technically, I mean, now, Bill, if you and me, we do something wrong, people are not going to say Bill or Mandeep did something wrong. They're going to say realtors did it wrong.
Every realtor is wrong.
Every realtor. And I mean, and there is a very small amount of realtors who are doing this kind of stuff. Other realtors who are doing everything lawfully, ethically, technically, they are also blamed or tagged with the same unprofessionalism.
As we always in market says one thing, that what, certain people or certain, either let's say we say tow truck drivers do this, or certain mechanics does this, and certain mortgage brokers does something wrong, but they blame everyone
Yes.
into it.
Yeah.
And so this is what the real problem is. When one realtor does something wrong, it put that tag onto every single realtor that we are all the same.
Yes.
So that hurts the most.
Yes.
And as a realtor, as a professional realtor, once I said, yes, Mandeep, work with me, I will pay you some money as a rebate. So now it's my responsibility in first hand to prepare the documents accordingly.
Yeah.
Proper write it down how much money I will be receiving.
True.
What part and how much part of it that I will be paying back.
Yeah.
That has to be submitted in the brokerage.
Yes.
And brokerage should be instructed accordingly.
True.
To make the payments as per.
Yes.
Because if the consumer is individual or it's a corporation, so accounting department need to know like which either individual or a corporation need to be paid, the check need to be made on that. So this is a whole responsibility of that particular realtor.
Yes.
To prepare the documents,
To structure it.
Properly.
Yeah.
So it means if he fails,
Yeah,
he's at fault.
Oh, 100%. I mean, once you make a promise,
Yeah.
Number one, Baljinder, let me cover few of the. I mean, there is a lot of violations in there. I mean, if you look at TRESA, if you look at what you call RICO, there are few violations. I mean, the guy he had done the misrepresentation.
Yes.
So I mean, by giving a misleading information, he lured somebody by promising that I will pay you your some commission back, and then he did his transaction. Technically, he did not pay back.
That's
right. So, and the next thing will be, I think, failure to put it everything in writing, as you just mentioned. I mean, everything should be structured in the agreement, and that should be submitted to the brokerage, so that brokerage can perform accordingly. They can work accordingly, right?
Exactly.
And then I mean, if the complaint goes to RICO, I mean, this is a breach of fiduciary duties as well.
Yes.
I mean,
ethical practice and fiduciary duties.
Fiduciary duties, right?
Yeah.
And it is a unprofessional conduct.
Yes.
I mean, if you are promising somebody and then you are getting away from that promise and telling, I mean, that I'm not going to do that. This is kind of unproductive.
And on top of that, threatening the client with the lawsuit, or saying, telling them, okay, go ahead, sue me. I have my defense lawyers who will take care of it. And even though once you text or write an email, especially on record, then you don't stand anywhere.
Yes.
And you have to fulfill the promise, or you definitely can be sued.
Yeah.
So we usually say the verbal communication. Verbal communication may not stand anywhere, but anything, if you write like one word, if I send you a text message that I want the rebate back, you said yes,
Yeah.
mean you committed already.
Oh yes, yes, it is a
That
commitment.
one word
Yeah.
is more than
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. I mean, when we are saying that, I mean, everything should be written in the proper agreement and structured properly. That is a proper way of doing through the realtor side.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the consumer side, as long as he have something in writing, I mean, it could be a WhatsApp, it could be a text message, it could be an email. You know, I mean, the thing is that agreement stands, and it stands in court of law as well.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
So what would be the consequences after this if the customer decide to go to court or decide to go complain at the RICO? Like, what are the mode of process that the customer should go to, and what would be the outcome?
I think the first thing they have to do is they should call the. Actually, they should send the email to the broker of record. Because if the brokerage is not informed, technically they are not aware of the agent. That I mean, the wrongdoing of the agent. If brokerage doesn't know,
Yeah.
So that is the first step.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes broker owners or broker of records are usually sales agent as well.
Yeah.
If that is a scenario, don't think even then. Also, you should send an email to the same person, because a broker of record had some duties under
right.
when they got a brokerage active.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they have to act as, even if the complaint, now when I was a broker of record, if the complaint comes against me, so I have to reply to that complaint accordingly. Yeah,
Exactly.
right. And so, I mean, the first thing they can do is always inform the broker of record. So most of the times, broker of record knows that the legal implications of this. So he or she is going to resolve it.
Exactly.
And the next thing is, after that, is that they can file the complaint with the RICO, Real Estate Council of Ontario. And usually when they go on that website, there is a form they have to fill. Or they can send it through their lawyer, right? And if after this, I mean, within if it's a recent incident, so within 2 years, they can bring the litigation against
in the superior court as well.
In the actually, it depends on the commission. Yeah, because you said it's a half million.
It's a large sum.
So yes, the superior court action can be done as well. Yeah. And usually, I mean, to start with, if their lawyer sends a demand letter, they know what they're about to getting into.
Yes.
I think that's where the resolution usually
70
starts.
to 80% chances are that the problem will be solved there.
Yeah.
And even with the first letter going to broker of record, that may mitigate the process right away.
Yeah.
But if these two things fails,
yeah,
then the court case is definitely deserved. And I would say that would stand in the court of law, that that the agent, who's a professional, have knowingly and refuse and knowingly made such a mistake or made such a promise and try to get away with it without putting it on the documents.
Yes, and I mean, consumers should also maintain whatever whatever emails, text messages, or I mean, if there is a commission statement they are aware of and the lease agreement, and if there is anything else in the discussion, I mean, they should keep that proof up, because the lawyer will be needing that to start that litigation. Yeah.
So out of this whole scenario, you guys have to understand one thing. This is not only for the consumer, this is for the realtors as well. If you made a promise, fulfill that promise.
True.
And make the proper document, so it clarifies any errors, like what could happen, what may happen, what had happened, how it happens, how it could be distributed at the end of the transaction.
Yeah.
So as a customer, as a consumer, make sure when you ask something, next step you have to make sure that have it in writing.
Yeah.
If you are not having things in writing,
yeah,
so you are already vulnerable.
True.
And don't rely on those funds.
Yeah, especially when somebody is making a verbal promises,
Yeah.
and they are not structuring it properly, not putting it in a writing. That is a red flag itself.
Itself.
And we had discussed in the last videos as well. For realtors, disclosure, 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 disclosure.
Exactly.
Right. So I mean, RICO is very, very strict on a disclosure.
Yeah.
They want to put everything in writing, so
Exactly.
that we can avoid this kind of
Exactly.
situation. Yeah.
So everyone, if you guys have ever any concern or any questions, our numbers are below on with our names. So don't hesitate to call us. We will always guide our customers or anybody with the right and ethical process. So ever you guys ever think of learning about anything and knowing you want to know anything, so our numbers are on screen. Do contact us, and we will bring another segment some other day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mandeep.
Thank you, brother.